do we learn and master so many different ragas? Ragas are everywhere, right? Whether it is Carnatic or Hindustani or light music, we cannot escape the concept of ragas. So it is super important for each one of you to get your ragas right. You need to know what is the right method to learn a raga from scratch. So right from the basics, how do you start learning a new raga and how do you develop the correct understanding and the correct presentation of that raga. Now usually as students of Carnatic music, we get exposed to many ragas by learning different compositions, right? We learn different songs in different ragas, and that is how we usually come to know about all these different ragas. Now that is fine. Learning songs, of course, is a very important part of the Carnatic journey. But apart from learning songs, you also need to have a good foundation in each raga. You need to know what are the notes that the raga has. What notes are included, what notes are excluded, what are some of the characteristic phrases of this raga, what kind of gamakas are used in this raga, which notes have to be plain, which notes have to use a gamaka. So all these little things you have to observe when you are learning a new raga. So just learning song after song after song after song is not going to help you in understanding the raga. Maybe you will develop a very big collection of songs. But if I ask you anything about that raga, you will not be able to give me an answer. Or if I ask you what note is this, if I ask you to translate a particular line into swaras, you won't be able to do that unless you have developed this basic foundation in the raga. Okay, so the first aspect of VoxGuru's method of teaching ragas is that we always create a balance between learning songs and understanding the basic foundation of the raga. Another important aspect about mastering ragas is you need to have a complete clarity over the 12 swarasthanas. So you should know the exact difference between Re1 and Re2, Ga1 and Ga2, Ma1 and Ma2 and so on. So anytime I ask you to show me the difference between the two, you should be able to sing it and show me where is Re1 and where is Re2. So this clarity of the 12 swarasthanas is an absolute must. Without this, it will be very difficult for you to understand ragas or for you to understand gamakas or to identify notes. It will be very difficult. So VoxGuru has a very important chapter on this particular aspect where we train you to identify all the 12 swarasthanas. Now the 12 swarasthanas is one half of the story. Now the second half, which is equally important, is the gamakas. Without gamakas, a raga is not a raga, right? Without gamakas, it is just called a scale. So if you just sing Sarigama Padanisa with plain notes, it is called a scale. Only if you add gamakas, it is called a raga. Okay, so gamakas is what differentiates a raga from a scale. So it's extremely important that you develop the skills to sing gamakas with ease. Okay, gamakas requires a lot of flexibility in your voice and also a very sharp ear for you to understand the movement of the gamakas. And you know, every raga has a unique set of gamakas. You cannot just learn the gamakas of one raga and copy paste it in all the ragas. It doesn't work like that. Okay, so in every raga we have to freshly learn what kind of gamakas are there, how does one note move to another note, how does it ascend, how does it descend. So this skill of singing gamakas is usually developed from the Geetam stage, right? So Geetams, Swarajatis, Varnams, this is how we gradually develop the gamaka singing skills. Now many students make a mistake of singing Geetams and Varnams with plain notes. I have been coming across a lot of students who have been singing it that way, and let me tell you, that is an absolutely wrong way to learn Geetams and Varnams, because until Alankaram's plain note is fine, okay, because you are developing the Swarasthanas and all of that. So until Alankarams it's fine, but from Geetams you have to sing the gamakas, because only then you will start getting the flavor of the raga. Okay, so at VoxGuru we are very particular about ensuring that you are able to sing the correct gamakas on each and every phrase. Not every note will have a gamaka. Okay, gamaka does not mean every note has to be oscillated and stuff like that. So we will clearly tell you which note has to be plain, which note has to be oscillated, or which note has a gamaka, what type of gamaka it is. So we will help you understand that in a very, very simple manner, and it will start coming very naturally for you when you sing Geetams and Varnams. So if you want to get started with your journey through ragas, exploring the 12 Swarasthanas, exploring the world of Gamakas and many other exciting things, then please drop us a WhatsApp message right away. The link is in the description. So just drop us a hi and we will help you out by discussing the various programs that we offer, and you can attend live classes from anywhere in the world, and we have some beautiful live courses both in Carnatic music and in voice culture. So just drop us a message right away and we'll give you all the options. And this is open to students of any level. So if you are a beginner, you are most welcome to take your first step into this journey with us. And we have the ideal programs which are very, very beginner friendly, and you know how VoxGuru simplifies even the most difficult concepts. So that is how the experience will be even in Carnatic music and voice culture. And if you have learnt music before, you are also most welcome to join, and we will give you a free voice assessment to listen to you sing, and we will give you feedback on where you stand and what should be your next steps. So I will be very eagerly waiting to hear from you. So drop us a hi on WhatsApp right away and let's get started with this journey.